Good morning, class 12th. I welcome you back again. The next portion of treatment of goodwill. Now, till now, we studied two portions: when goodwill paid privately, and when goodwill is retained in the business, when the new partner brings his share of goodwill in cash, and that goodwill is to be distributed among sacrificing partner. We solved some of the questions regarding the same thing. In one partner is gaining also. So I hope that portion is clear. Here, we move on to another portions. The first one is accounting treatment goodwill existing in the books of account. When goodwill is there in the books. Now what it means? And listen term. Suppose their balance sheet is given. And here they say goodwill is mentioned here. They say goodwill of 1 lakh rupees is here. Now in that case, what we have to do? Now, case 1 says that when goodwill is written off, and case 2 says that when goodwill is not written off. There are two cases given. Now, I will tell you why we follow this first one. Understand them very carefully. The first thing is, whenever goodwill appears in the old balance sheet, the case 1 says that it's immediately written off. आपको goodwill को यहाँ से हटाना पड़ेगा. Now, understand them. If you are removing this is your asset side, and that one is your liability side. Now, if you are removing goodwill from here, आपने assets को कम कर दिया. If you are removing goodwill from here, आपने assets को कम कर दिया, तो you need to decrease your liability or either your capital. Then only you can match the balance sheet. तभी तो balance sheet बराबर होगी. Your goodwill is appearing here 1 lakh. अगर आपने goodwill को यहाँ से write off करोगे, तो you need to write off something from your capital. Then only you can match the balance sheet. So what we do? Case 1. Case 1 says that, suppose we are doing the case 1 part, the first portion. Suppose they say that goodwill appear in the books, goodwill appear in the books 50,000. Okay, goodwill kitna appear? Now listen carefully, then you note down. Understand them. They say goodwill appear in the book 50,000. A and B are partners. Okay, they are partners. C admitted. C admitted for 1/5 share. C admitted for, now listen carefully, A and B are partners. C admitted for 1/5 share. At time of C, the goodwill of the firm valued at rupees 3 lakh. At time of C, the goodwill of the whole firm, goodwill of the firm valued at 3 lakh. At the time of C admission, here I'm adding C admission, goodwill of the firm valued at rupees 3 lakh. Now this is suppose the question here. And goodwill appear in the balance sheet 50,000. Appear kitna balance sheet mein 50,000. Now what we do? It say that whenever goodwill appear in the balance sheet, we are doing the first case. I need to rub this. Understand term. Then we will do solve the question also. First thing is, whenever goodwill appear in the balance sheet, we need to write off. So what will be the entry? Write off entry. We write partners, old partners capital account debit, old partners capital account debit to goodwill account. To goodwill account, being goodwill write off. Being goodwill write off. Now what are the old goodwills here? Is to write off between A and B. Understand them? Because you are removing the asset. आपने asset कम कर दी. Whenever asset decreases, is credited. आपने capital भी कम कर दी. Whenever capital decreases, is debited. Understand the rule? American approach. We are studying class level. Whenever asset decreases, is credited. Whenever liability or capital decreases, it's debited. तो remove that goodwill, existing goodwill. आपने books में से goodwill को हटा दिया. Now the question arises, why we take first method? Whenever goodwill appear in the old balance sheet, we need to write off. हम goodwill को write off करते हैं. क्यों? Now understand the term. The second portion case says that we cannot write off the goodwill. The goodwill is retained in the business. Now why we choose the first method? हम दोनों method में कौन choose करेंगे? To understand it, here's the question. I'm just giving a brief term. first one says that when goodwill is write off from the books and when goodwill is not write off from the books. So here I'm making adjustment terms. Understand it? When goodwill is write off, it means existing goodwill. Existing goodwill. And next is when goodwill is continued, means we are not writing off the goodwill from the books. Okay, now understand them in that way so that you can able to understand this thing. Suppose A and B are partners. C admitted for 1/5 share. Okay, A and B are partners. C admitted for 1/5 share. Now here, at the time of C admission, I'm writing the question. We do one by one case. So we have a less space over here. So I'm writing it in a full manner. We do case 1 first. This is a case 1 here. And this is a case 2 here. So the question is, A and B are partners, sharing profits in the losses of 3:2. C admitted for 1/5 share. He brings 1 lakh rupees, 1 lakh as his capital, and rupees 1 lakh capital and the amount of goodwill in cash. Amount of goodwill in cash at the time of C admission. The goodwill of the firm valued at rupees 3 lakh. Now I hope this is clear. Of the goodwill of the firm valued at rupees 3 lakh. Is it clear? And the existing goodwill appear in the balance sheet. Balance sheet is rupees 1 lakh. Okay, I hope the question is clear. Okay, existing goodwill appear in the balance sheet rupees 1 lakh. The question says that A and B are two partners. C admitted in the business with 1/5 share. He brings rupees 1 lakh as his capital and the amount of goodwill in cash. At the time of C admission, the goodwill of the firm valued at rupees 3 lakh and the existing goodwill appear in the balance sheet is rupees 1 lakh. Here I am writing here rupees 1 lakh. Now what is the case 1 says that? Understand, when goodwill is written off, जो भी पुरानी goodwill है, the goodwill which appear in the balance sheet, it should be immediately written off. Is it clear? Now what will be the entry? Why we choose this method always? Now I'm solving here. Please look carefully. Then you note down afterwards. You see that when new partner admits, his share is 1/5. To mean the total firm goodwill at the time of C admission 3 lakh, he needs to bring 1/5 of 3 lakh is 60,000. So what will be the entry first take place? Whatever the goodwill appear in the balance sheet, immediately write off. So first entry is goodwill write off because this is the old goodwill. इसमें किसका हिस्सा A and B का, तो they need to write off because we are reducing the asset, so we need to reduce the capital also. We write A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit, B is capital account debit to goodwill account. To goodwill account. The goodwill appearing in the balance sheet is rupees 1 lakh is to be written off in the books of A and B in the old ratio because the old goodwill. तो ये goodwill अभी C बिजनेस में नहीं है, ये old goodwill है. तो उनका C के आने से पहले इस goodwill को write off कर दिया, बिजनेस से हटा दिया. तो means what is the A share in that? A share will be 3/2 of 60,000 and B is 40,000. Now they take the goodwill at their home. बात खत्म. Now continuation with that. Of this entry is clear, being goodwill write-off. This existing goodwill written off from the books. This entry is हमने जो पुरानी goodwill जो balance sheet में given थी, हमने इसको write off कर दिया. The old goodwill is written off from the books. Okay. Next question is apart from next entry will be. All of the questions clear? Okay. Now next entry will take place. New partners bringing how much? C brings 1 lakh as his capital, and now C's goodwill is C's share of goodwill is now how can we calculate? The whole firm goodwill is 3 lakh. So C share will be 1/5. So C needs to bring 60,000. The share of C's share of goodwill is the whole firm goodwill is 3 lakh, which is given at time of C admission. The goodwill of the firm valued at rupees 3 lakh. So C share will be 3 lakh. 1/5 of 3 lakh 60,000. So it means that she need to bring 60,000 as share of goodwill. The entry will take place. I need to write the question. Can you understand the question now? Okay. The entry will pass. C share goodwill is 60,000. The entry will pass over here. First entry is we write out the goodwill. Next second entry is the second entry cash oblique bank account debit to C's capital to premium for goodwill. To premium for goodwill. Now what is cash? Total cash he brings. C need to bring 60,000 as capital, 1 lakh, and he is bringing 1 lakh as his capital. So total C need to bring 1,60,000 as a share of capital and goodwill. Out of which C's capital is 1 lakh and share of goodwill is 60,000. Now क्या करेंगे? Cash account debit 1,60,000. C's share is 1 lakh, which is given over here. He brings 1 lakh as his capital and PM for goodwill is 60,000. How can you find 3 lakh का 1/5 is 60,000 as C needs to bring as a share of goodwill. Now this premium is to be divided between A and B. How come clear? ये PM किस पे बढ़ जाएगा? Sacrificing partner में. In this case, nothing is mentioned about from C is getting 1/5 share from home. So it means the old ratio is sacrifice ratio. I told you जब हमने new profit share ratio पढ़ा था, तो in case of simple method, I told you whatever the old ratio is equal to sacrifice ratio because nothing is mentioned. C gets 1/5 from whom? It means C gets 1/5 from A and B both. Is that clear? ठीक है, in an equal amount. तो A and B sacrifice ratio is old like the old ratio like 3:2. So next entry will be. I hope this is clear. Then next entry PM for goodwill account debit. Premium for goodwill account debit to A's capital account to B's capital account. Now divide this 60,000 rupees among A and B in their old ratio. Oh, sorry, sacrifice ratio, and sacrifice ratio is equal to 3/2. So divide this 60,000 into 3/5, which is coming 36,000 and 24,000. Now that's why this is the first method. In first case, hope this is clear. First case, when existing goodwill cannot be appeared in the books. Now why the maximum accountant choose the first method only? I'll give you example also. Now see the second method. Second method says that question is same. I have the question is clear to you. Question is same. I need to write the question then. Second question says that when goodwill is continuing the books. When goodwill is continuing the books. Question is same. Case 2, when goodwill, or when we say existing goodwill, when the existing goodwill is not written off, Now, see the part. Suppose same question is here. Goodwill append the books is given the question. Goodwill append the books is 1 lakh and the new goodwill is 3 lakh. Now listen, if when the goodwill is not written off, जब हम goodwill को write off नहीं कर रहे हैं, in that case, तो C share will be, C को कितने, C share of goodwill will be, it's the difference between the old goodwill and the existing goodwill. Now, the goodwill of the firm valued at 3 lakh. This is a new goodwill of the firm. It's a new goodwill of the firm. And the old goodwill is 1 lakh. And the old goodwill is 1 lakh. It means the difference is increasing goodwill is 2 lakh. Now, the new partner will bring 1/5 of this, not 1/5 of 3 lakh. He brings 1/5 of this. Now, it means that he need to bring 40,000 as his share of goodwill. तो फर्म को फायदा कब है? फर्स्ट केस में या सेकंड केस में? नाउ केस सेकंड में क्या है? The goodwill of the new firm at the time of C admission, the goodwill of the firm is 3 lakh and the old goodwill is 1 lakh. फर्म बोल रही है कि हम old goodwill को as it is रखेंगे, हम उसको छेड़ेंगे नहीं, हम उसको as it is रखेंगे ना. अगर वो ऐसा करते हैं, if they cannot touch the existing goodwill, it's remain the books like 1 lakh only. No, now what is the firm new goodwill? Is 3 lakh minus 1 lakh is 2 lakh, not 3 lakh now. Because what is the increase in goodwill? They said 2 lakh. Because they is not written off. इसको वो खत्म नहीं कर रहे हैं, write off नहीं कर रहे हैं. तो then C will say that now the firm goodwill is 2 lakh. At the time of my admission, the firm goodwill is 2 lakh. It's increasing goodwill 2 lakh. I will bring 1/5 of this, not 1/5 of 3 lakh. It means in this case, he is need to bring only 40,000. तो अब old partners को कितना मिलेगा? 40,000. पहले कितना मिला था? 60,000. To which that's why the main money accountant, the firm choose the first method. Whatever the old goodwill is here is to be written off. हम उसको क्या करते हैं? Write off कर देते हैं. I hope I'm clear. Which is why ठीक है, both the methods. In second method, the difference he need to bring the difference amount. The old goodwill is in the book 1 lakh. The firm don't want to write off it. तो 1 lakh का 1 lakh firm में है. The new at time of C admission, the goodwill of firm is 3 lakh. So C will say that increase in goodwill is 2 lakh. I need to bring 1/5 of this, which is 40,000. But then in the previous method, the firm removed the old goodwill. जो 1 lakh पुराना था उसको remove कर देता. The goodwill of the firm at time of C admission is 3 lakh. तो 1/5 of 3 lakh is 60,000. 1/5 of 3 lakh is 60,000. It means in the first method, C needs to bring 60,000. But here he need to bring 40,000. तो firm को इस केस में नुकसान हो रहा है. That's why the firm, what will firm do? In many of the questions, you find that firm will write off the old goodwill. So what is the entry of written off? Written off entry is whenever the old goodwill given the books, we write old partner's capital account debit to goodwill account. I hope it's clear. Old partner capital account debit to goodwill account. This sim is clear. Now move to next part. This is that. How both the part is clear? Okay. The question says that when goodwill of the premium, case 4 now, case 4 says that, case 4, when new partner brings share of goodwill in cash. जब भी नया पार्टनर गुडविल को कैश में लेके आता है, what we call premium, premium for goodwill. When new partner brings his share of goodwill in cash and that goodwill is withdrawn by partners, is withdrawn by old partners. Now what that means is withdrawn by old partners. It means that ANBR partners, C brings 50,000 share of goodwill. he brings 50,000 as share of goodwill. Now that goodwill is withdrawn by A and B. A and B के घर से फोन आ गया भाई कि नया पार्टनर जो भी कैश लेके आया है एक्स्ट्रा अपार्ट फ्रॉम हिज कैपिटल, भाई सी नीड्स टू ब्रिंग कैपिटल, दैट्स कंफर्म, वो फ्री में तो आएगा नहीं. जब भी कोई नया पार्टनर बिजनेस में आता है तो न्यू ओल्ड पार्टनर्स को कैसे अलाउ करेंगे? जैसे भाई ब्रिंग सर्टेन अमाउंट ऑफ फर्स्ट इन कैपिटल एंड देन कंपनसेट अस बिकॉज यू आर गेटिंग, you are ठीक है getting in the business, आप business में आ रहे हो and you are coming the business at the cost of us, हमारी cost पे आ रहे हो, तो you need to pay something. That's need to something, that something is called goodwill, means the new partner will compensate them with the amount of goodwill. Now in this case they get the goodwill but they cannot, they whatever the goodwill they get they use it for their personal purpose. उनके घर से फोन आ गया भाई whatever जो तुम्हें मिलेगा, जो नया पार्टनर गुडविल लेके आ रहा है वो आप घर लेके आ जाओ, उसको अपने कैपिटल में मत जोड़ो, उसको घर लेके आ जाओ. तो दैट टर्म इज कॉल्ड बिकॉज दे आर विथड्रॉइंग फॉर देयर पर्सनल यूज, तो वी कॉल इट विथड्रॉन. इट मींस केस इज व्हेन a new partner brings share of goodwill in cash and that goodwill is withdrawn by old partners. इस withdrawn goodwill किसने withdrawn कर लिया? old partners से. तो here if you understand term when the goodwill is being by the old partner and that is withdrawn, जब इसको withdraw कर दिया गया तो in this case what will be the entry? We write that old partners capital account debit, या withdrawn partners capital account debit, दो partner who is withdrawing to cash account. We need to pass extra entry, one more extra entry, this is called old partners capital account debit to cash account. This entry will pass for when the partners withdraw the amount of goodwill for their personal use. To mean their capital should be debited and they are withdrawing in terms of cash. They withdrawing the firm cash because the new partner, जो नया partner goodwill लेके आया था वो cash में लेके आया था, and that cash they withdraw for their personal use. Is it clear? So will be entry will be old partners capital account debit to cash account in their old ratio. In their old ratio. Now check the question again. Now we see the question regarding case 4. Case says that when full amount is withdrawn, you write here case 1 here. When full amount is withdrawn, full amount is withdrawn. Now check the question, we will do the question then. They say two partners are there, A and B are partners. Okay, so we are doing the first question, case 4. Question is A and B are partners. Partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. C brings 1 lakh as his capital and rupees 60,000 as his share of goodwill. Now question says that this goodwill is withdrawn by partners. Withdrawn by partners. Now check here. The full amount is withdrawn. Whatever they get the goodwill, they withdrawn. I hope the question is clear. See the question. A and B are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. C brings 1 lakh as his capital and rupees 60,000 as his goodwill. Share of goodwill. This goodwill is withdrawn by partners. Is already here. This goodwill is withdrawn by partners. Now what will be the entry? How we pass the entry? So, check carefully. This goodwill is withdrawn by partners. Now simply right here, whatever the goodwill they withdrawn. Okay, you know that 3:2. A and B are partners sharing into C being 1 lakh is capital and his share is C's share is 1/5. Again, it's not mentioned here. C's share is 1/5. If you're not able to see right here, we write here C brings 1 lakh as his capital, rupees 60,000 as his share of goodwill. Okay, here I am writing here C's share is 1/5. Now again simple method is not mentioned here from where he is getting 1/5. So it is a simple method. We find that when nothing is given, simple method, the old ratio will be the signify ratio. Now what will be the entry? The first entry we need to pass here. We write, if we make the proper format, we write ledger folio over here, debit and credit. The first entry is C brings how much? 1 lakh as his capital. So we write cash account debit. Alright, cash oblique bank account debit to C's capital to premium for goodwill. To premium for goodwill. Now here check. Total cash bring by C is 1 lakh as his capital and 60,000 as share of goodwill. Total C is bringing in cash 1,60,000. कितना आ रहा है? 1,60,000. Out of which C's capital is 1 lakh and his goodwill is 60,000. Goodwill दिए 60,000. Now what we do afterwards? This 60,000 is to distribute between A and B. हम जो 60,000 है ये फर्म किसको देता है? C. A and B को तो we write premium for goodwill account debit. Premium for goodwill account debit to A's capital account to B's capital account. Okay. Now premium for what is the premium for goodwill? 60,000. Now this 60,000 will be divided between A and B in their sacrificing ratio. Now I told you in their simple method old ratio is equal to sacrifice ratio because no information about is given where C gets 1/5. We assume that is a simple we already discussed it in my previous videos. In a simple case, the old ratio is the sacrificing ratio. So divide this 60,000 into 3/5. Okay, it's coming. Divide 60,000 into the ratio is 3/5. Okay, as 36,000, 24,000. To mean 37,000 will be for A and 24,000 for B. I hope it's clear. We divide the simple method. Now next part is one more entry need to pass because they say that this goodwill is withdrawn by partners. Mean this goodwill, whatever the goodwill is here, this goodwill is withdrawn by partners. Mean the whole amount is withdrawn by partners. So what is the entry? I need to rub this. We need to pass third entry then. हम third entry pass करेंगे because this goodwill is withdrawn by partner. Why? Because they say whatever they get, कुछ भी reason होगा उनके घर से फोन आ गया भाई we need money, whatever you get money, extra money, to do one thing, don't retain the business. उसको business मत रखो, उसको withdraw कर लो because हमें घर में जो होता है तो they withdraw it. But this is called drawing because they use business money for their personal use. So we call it, its term as drawing. So we decrease the capital of A and B. So we write here A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit, right? A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to cash account. Here we write to cash account. So goodwill is 60,000. Goodwill is 60,000. The both A and B withdraw. So A and B withdraw in their what old ratio, whatever they withdraw. Whatever A withdraw 36,000, B withdraw 24,000. I hope the question is clear. Because whatever the amount of goodwill they get, they withdraw for their personal use. Now this is called drawing. The drawing is to their capital will be decreases. The whenever capital old partner capital decreases, it will be debited. We write old partner's capital account debit to cash account. I hope this is clear. Now suppose if it is same question is here, they withdraw half of the goodwill. It was saying that here it mentioned that goodwill is withdrawn by the partner. If I say, should I rub this? Being goodwill is withdrawn by the partner, here at donation, being goodwill is withdrawn by the partners. I hope this is clear. Now suppose the question is same. Right here, apart from this thing, instead of okay, C share 1/5, we know that. Here, if you write half of the goodwill is withdrawn by the partner. Here write half of the goodwill is withdrawn by the partner. Is withdrawn by the partners. By the partner. Means whatever the goodwill they get, half of that is withdrawn by partner. Not full. Half of that. So half of 60 is 30,000 withdrawn by A and B. Question is clear? The question is same. Exactly the question is same. But instead of the full amount they withdraw, in the first case they say they withdraw the full amount. In this case I am saying the half of the goodwill is withdrawn. The both the entries same. What is the first entry? Cash account debit to new partners, capital account debit to PM for goodwill. And next entry is PM for goodwill account debit. The first entry will be same. When the new partner brings capital and goodwill in cash, we write cash account debit, premium for goodwill account debit. We write cash account debit to PM for goodwill to seize capital, new partners capital, and then next entry will pass premium for goodwill account debit, premium for goodwill account debit, to seize capital. We write PM for goodwill account debit to A's capital account, to B's capital account. Now this premium for goodwill. Now premium amount is 60,000. First it is between A and B in their 75 ratio, which is 3:2. This is 24. Now in this case they say half of the goodwill is withdrawn. So we write here A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit, A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to, we write here A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to cash account. The half of the goodwill is withdrawn by the partner. So we write here A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to cash account. Now how much? Half of the goodwill is 30,000 withdrawn by A and B. So how much A withdraw? Half of this 18,000, 12,000. Now they withdraw, because in this case they withdraw half of the goodwill, not the full amount of goodwill. Check here. I told you in case second they say they withdraw half of the goodwill. Is it clear now? So this is a case. In case 4 there is second part, when the partners does not withdraw the full amount of goodwill, they withdraw half of the goodwill. So in this case they have withdrawn half of the goodwill. The total goodwill is 60,000. First goodwill is retained in the business. We write new partner brings 60,000. It divides between old partners in their sacrificing ratio, which is 36,000 and 24,000. And the partner says half of the goodwill they withdraw for their personal use. So half of 60 is 30,000. The 30,000 withdrawn by A and B. So we write A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to cash account. I hope this is clear. Please note down. Next, when case fifth. Case fifth. Now case fifth is that we have done when goodwill is bought in kind. When goodwill is brought in kind. Brought in kind. Now what it means brought in kind? When goodwill is brought in kind means the partner unable to bring any cash as his capital or any amount of goodwill in cash. He is saying कि भाई I am not able to bring. I am not able to bring anything. I need to bring. I can bring only assets. Okay, what that means? Understand term. Now this is when new partners brings his share of premium for goodwill or his capital in the form of assets. भाई partner है, C is a partner, he want to enter the business. भाई say यार मेरे पे कैश में कुछ नहीं है, I doesn't have cash, मेरे पे कैश नहीं है, but मेरे पास मशीनरी है जिसकी वैल्यू 1 लाख है, मेरे पास एक लैंड है विच वी यूज इन बिजनेस, जिसको हम बिजनेस में यूज करते हैं, उसकी कॉस्ट 5 लाख है, मेरे पास एक ट्रक पड़ा है, पुराना ट्रक है जिसकी कीमत अगेन 5 लाख है, मैं इसको बिजनेस में लाता हूं, बट ठीक है मेरे पास कैश में कुछ नहीं है लेकिन मेरे पास एसेट्स पड़ी हैं, तो दिस इज कॉल्ड व्हेन गुडविल इज ब्रॉट इन काइंड, मींस व्हेन द पर्सन does not directly pay in terms of goodwill in cash, but he is paying in kind. He is paying in terms of asset. Means he is bringing in business assets. He is not bringing any amount of cash in cash as a capital. He say मेरे पास कैश नहीं है, doesn't have cash, मेरे पास भी कैश नहीं पड़ा है, लेकिन मेरे पास कुछ assets पड़ी हैं which we can utilize in business. मेरे पे मशीनरी पड़ी है, मेरे पे लैंड है, मेरे पे पुराना ट्रक पड़ा है, whatever asset he is. To me, in this case, I'm saying that when goodwill is brought in kind, when the person doesn't directly pay his share of amount of capital in cash, but he is bringing goodwill in kind, वो goodwill लेके आ रहा है, he say I'm agreed, भाई जो भी मेरे शेयर बनता है goodwill का, whatever my share of capital I will bring, but I'm not paying in terms of directly bring the cash, मैं cash में लेके नहीं आ रहा हूँ. You understand that? Now, how will do it in this type of question? To note down the question first. When your incoming partner may bring his share of payment for goodwill in the form of assets. In this situation, the asset brings I debited individually. So we write here, when we pass the entry here, so we write simple thing, assets account debit, to new partners capital account, to new partner capital account, or we write simply here to premium for goodwill. To premium for goodwill. Now you say that, sir, the partner is not bringing any amount of cash, but we sold his assets. We measure the value of asset in terms of cash. तो हमने उसकी कैपिटल में से suppose he brings the total amount of asset being 10 lakh rupees, out of which 8 lakh is capital and 2 lakh is goodwill, premium for goodwill. So we because we measure in terms of money, the concept of money measurement, everything measure in terms of money. So we measure his asset, we calculate his assets, we find that he bringing total 10 lakh rupees asset, out of which 8 lakh is his capital and 2 lakh as his share of goodwill. So this term is called when goodwill is brought in kind, when person unable to bring any amount of assets in cash, when the person unable to bring any cash for his capital and for his goodwill, but he brings again another kind, he brings certain assets which we utilize in business. So what is the entry pass over here? Note down the question here. Then we write premium for goodwill account debit to sacrificing partner. You all know that. So note down the question so that we can solve it. Suppose they say that X and Y are partners. X and Y are partners. I'm writing a question over here. When goodwill is brought in kind, under this, the question says that X and Y are partners. X and Y are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. Partners sharing, I'm writing in short way, 3:2. Okay? They admit Z. They admitted Z into the partnership. Okay? Now, for 1/5 share, the old share is 3:2, Z is admitted for 1/5 share. Now they say that they admit Z for 1/5 share. Okay, Z contributed. Now note down. Z contributed the following asset. The following assets as his capital. Z contributed the following assets as his capital and his share of goodwill, and his share of goodwill. Share of goodwill. I hope the question is clear. Now note down what are the assets are there. He is contributed stock 1 lakh. Okay. Land 2 lakh and machinery 2 lakh. Okay, so his contributed stock 1 lakh, land 2 lakh, machinery 2 lakh. Okay, the goodwill of the firm is valued at on the date of jet admission. The goodwill of the firm valued at rupees on the date of jet admission. The goodwill of the firm valued at rupees, yeah, right here, 5 lakh. Okay, the question is clear. The question says that XY and partners sharing 3:2, they admitted Jet for 1/5 share. Jet contributed the following assets as his capital and his share of goodwill. Okay, it means that it doesn't bring any cash in the business. But in order to this thing, he brings stock which worth rupees 1 lakh, land rupees 2 lakh, machinery rupees 2 lakh. On the date of jet admission, the goodwill of the firm valued at rupees 5 lakh. I hope the question is clear. So you have to write first thing. Now, can you tell me what's jet goodwill? What jet? The whole firm goodwill is 5 lakh. So what is jet share in that? If you calculate, jet share will be, his share is 1/5. Jet share is, which mentioned here, jet share is 1/5. The whole firm goodwill is 5 lakh. It means that 1/5 of 5 lakh is 1 lakh. So jet need to bring 1 lakh as his share of goodwill. So we write 5 lakh, 1/5 is 1 lakh, which is called jet share of goodwill. Is jet share of goodwill. Now, and rest of the amount is treated as his capital. So how we do it? First is find out what is the capital, total capital he brings. In order we write separately stock account debit. Okay, next it brings land account debit. Now we cannot write sundry assets combinedly. We have to write separately stock account debit, land account debit, machinery account debit. To we write stock account debit, land account debit, machinery account debit to his capital. Now what is we need to contribute? What is capital and his goodwill? We write here to Jet's capital and to premium for goodwill. Now to premium for goodwill. Now how we classify what's the amount of goodwill and what's the amount of capital? Now here we see that we calculated what is the 5 lakh, how much he needs to bring. The goodwill of the firm is 5 lakh. The goodwill of the firm is 5 lakh. Jet का share कितना है इसमें 1/5. So he needs to bring 1 lakh as his premium for goodwill. The first thing is clear. Now total stock he is bringing stock value 1 lakh. Land is 2 lakh. And machinery again 2 lakh. So total amount he is bringing in cash is 5 lakh. Total कितना लाया हो? 5 lakh की assets लाया. Out of which 1 lakh क्या है? Goodwill है. Is it clear? 1 lakh goodwill कैसे आई? The goodwill of the firm is 5 lakh. At time of jet admission, the goodwill of the firm is 5 lakh. And jet कितने share में आया? 1/5 में. So it means he needs to bring 1/5 of 5 lakh is 1 lakh he need to bring. Okay. So 1 lakh is goodwill. Okay. The next capital is 4 lakh. The total assets he bring is cost 5 lakh. Out of which 1 lakh is share of goodwill and 4 lakh is share of capital. Now, what do we do? This PM for goodwill is distributed among old partner, sacrificing partner. But in this case, the old partner is a sacrificing partner. The old ratio is sacrifice ratio. So we write the next entry, premium for goodwill account debit. Next entry will be premium for goodwill account debit. Premium for goodwill account debit to X capital account and to Y capital account. So goodwill of the firm, goodwill is 1 lakh divided between X and Y capital account in old ratio, which is 3:2. It's coming to 60,000 and 40,000 respectively, being goodwill adjusted, yeah, being goodwill distributed among sacrificing partner, being goodwill distributed among sacrificing partner. So I hope this question is clear. You understand that when goodwill is brought in kind. Now one more question you write so that you can able to understand. This question is, note down please. I need to rub that. Okay, question is, X and Y are partners in a firm sharing profits. Question is, X and Y are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2. 3:2. Then they say that on 1st April 2019, they admitted jet on 1st April 2019. Okay, questions clear here. Then they say that jet is admitted for 3/13 shares. Jet is admitted for 3/13 share. Jet is admitted for 3/13 share. Okay, Jet is admitted for 3/13 share. Now next question they say that the new ratio will be is 5:5:3. I hope I'm clear. The new ratio among X, Y and Z is 5:5:3. The next part they say that Jet contributed the following asset. Jet contributed the following assets as his capital and goodwill, and PM for goodwill. The following assets as his capital and share of goodwill. The first portion say that stock is rupees 80,000. Okay. Then they say that debtors, कुछ debtors बाकी थे इसके जिनको पैसा लेना था, which cost rupees 1,20,000. Okay. Next, land rupees 2 lakh. 2 lakh. उसके पास लैंड था 2 लाख रुपीस का. देन ये वो प्लांट एंड मशीनरी वर्थ रुपीस, प्लांट एंड मशीनरी वर्थ रुपीस 1,20,000. इसमें प्लांट एंड मशीनरी है which cost me 1,20,000. Now on the date of jet admission, the goodwill of the whole firm, the goodwill of the firm is valued at the goodwill of the firm is valued at rupees 10,40,000. 10,40,000. Okay, you need to pass journal entries. Note down the question first. I hope you understand that. Perfect. Can I rub this? Can we solve this question now? Okay, I repeat the question. X and Y are partners sharing profit in the ratio of 3:2. They admitted Jet on 1st April 2019. Jet is admitted for 3/13 share. The new ratio of the firm is 5:5:3. Now you need to find sacrificing GNU because old ratio is given, new ratio is given. Jet contribute the following assets as its capital and goodwill. Stock rupees 80,000, debtors 1,20,000, land rupees 2 lakh, plant and machinery rupees 1,20,000. On the date, Jet admission, the goodwill of the firm is valued at 10,40,000. So we need to find what is the Jet share in the new firm goodwill. Okay. Sure, this. Now we need to solve this question now. So what is it right here? Now first thing you need to calculate this. What is the Jet share goodwill? The Jet share of goodwill is, Jet share is given 3 by, check, Jet share is 3/13. The whole firm goodwill is 10,40,000 and Jet share is 3/13 I suppose. Okay, divide this, is coming 2,40,000. So it means that Jet need to bring 2,40,000. Next part is calculate sacrificing ratio. To means we write old minus new, then we get sacrificing ratio. But check, first is X. X old share is 3/5 and Y old share is 2/5. What is the X new share? Is 5/13. What is Gen new share is, if you say again 5/13. So J 5:5:3, 5/13. Now find out how much S sacrificing. So if you check S6 sacrificing, if you take it 14/65 and Y is sacrificing, if you can, 1/65. It means the sacrifice ratio between these two is 14:1. So sacrifice ratio is X is sacrificing 14/15 and Y is sacrificing 1/15. I hope the question is clear. Note down this one, this is a working note. Next part is, okay, so we find the sacrifice ratio 14:1. Next is pass the journal entries. So we need to pass separate journal entries. First one is, okay, the first thing says that we need to find particulars, ledger folio over here, debit and credit. This one write particulars and date which is pass when they see enter on April 1st 2019. So date will pass April 1st 2019. We write first thing stock account debit. Next asset debtors account debit. Next asset which is going to ocean land account debit. Next is plant and machinery account debit and machinery account debit. Now tell me the what's stock value is 80,000. The value of stock is, the value of land stock is, check, is 80,000. The value of debtor is 1,20,000. Then the value of land is 2 lakh. Then the value of plant and machinery is 1,20,000. So here write 2 Jet's capital account and we write 2 premium for goodwill. Now how much we calculate the goodwill? PM for goodwill. So PM for goodwill we calculate 2,40,000 and what is the remaining part left is the asset. So subtract 2 lakh, 4 lakh, 5,20,000 minus 5,40,000 minus 2,40,000 is coming 2,80,000. It means 2,80,000 is Jet need to bring as a capital and 2,40,000 as a PM for goodwill. I hope it's clear how we get 2,40,000. The next entry is premium for goodwill account debit. Premium for goodwill account debit to X capital account and to Y capital account. Now what is the capital premium is 2,40,000. This 2,40,000 divided into, you just find out what is the sacrifice ratio, is 14 by 15 and 1 by 15. We divide this 2,40,000 into 14:1. This means 14 by 15 and 1 by 15. So it's coming 2,24,000 for X and 16,000 for Y. Being, we write the narration being premium is transferred to capital accounts of X and Y in their sacrifice ratio. Being premium for goodwill is transferred to X and Y in their sacrificing ratio. I hope this question is clear. Okay, so practice more and more question. In my next video, we will do the next question when a partner unable to bring any single amount of goodwill in cash, and then next question is hidden goodwill, when the goodwill is not given, when the goodwill of the entire firm is not given, when the new partner PM for goodwill is not given. So we need to calculate the goodwill. We need to find the goodwill first. So this the two cases left over here. Till now we finished the four cases, and we practice a lot to get lot many questions regarding this thing. So practice, keep practicing, because it's an important topic. If you well versed in that, if you understand the treatment goodwill, the admission, retirement, and decease and death, it becomes easier for you. So I hope you stay safe. Practice more and more question. Take care.